Before we get underway, just to remind you of a few things. Our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. Also, we'd love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. And we'd like to let you guys know about our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We have some new features here we'd like to showcase to you guys. If you're looking for the Car Cappers Best Bets, you can click this Best Bet tab, and you'll find the best bets here on the site. See, like Mindy has 2 best bets going today. So does Ramon has a single best bet today. Get on board with those. And yours truly has a best bet. So you'll find the best bets there in the Best Bet tab. Each capper can designate a $15 premium pick, promotional pick to get you acquainted with our service. Mindy has one up there from baseball, and I have one as well. $15 premium pick up there on the board. Of course, you'll see our pick ticker on the right. These are upcoming games sorted by time. So these games are coming up. We have a soccer pick starting here in 11 minutes. I've got a pick in 4 hours. Ramon's got some plays up there. You can sort these by sports. So if you're just looking for baseball, you'll see I have an individual play coming up here. Ramon, Mindy, a few plays up there. If you want to buy these plays individually here on our pick ticker, you can do that as well. Sorted by sports, so you can look for some WNBA. We see Ramon in action and Mindy as well with WNBA, and of course we talked about the soccer there. So check out our pick ticker if you want to see, if you want to pick for the latest game. These are sorted by start time. You can see the start time here. So get on board, hit the buy button, and get signed up. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get the show underway. Let's take a look at who's on the show with us today. With us today is Ramon Scott and Mindy Hahn. All right, let's get this one underway. Let's welcome in Mindy Hahn. You'll find her over at Tony'sPicks.com. Right now, she's sitting top of the leaderboard for the past 7 days, doing fine work at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's bring her in right now. Mindy, what's happening?
Not too much. Just enjoying the day. Ready for a big card here tonight.
Yeah, big card tonight. I've got baseball in action, full 16-game card, 15 games remaining. I got game 1 of that doubleheader going right now between the Cardinals and the Cubs, the WNBA playoff in action as well. But tonight we'll be looking at Major League Baseball here at 8:40 Eastern Time. We have the Rockies here hosting the Rangers. The Rockies minus 120, total 10.5.
Yeah, so we're taking a look at the Rangers and the Rockies. We have Dunning on the mound here for the Rangers. He's 3-6, 4.06 ERA, 108 Ks. But we have Marquez on the mound here for the Rockies. He's sitting at 6-10. 5.05 ERA, 108 Ks. So both of these two pitchers, kind of, pretty average as of late. You have Dunning. He's probably been, you could say maybe a little bit worse, but since he's come back from the injury list, he's done a little bit better. But he is 0-12 in his last 24 starts here, against the Rockies here. But yet the Rangers are winners of the last 4 out of 5, and they've kind of been winning those close games here also. Then on the other hand, like I said with Marquez, he's pitched at least 6 innings of his last couple starts here, but he's only 2-4 while pitching over 6 innings in those last 6 starts. And he's also 0-3 lifetime versus this Rangers team. And the Rockies, they've been struggling a little bit. Winners only of the last 2 of 5. And actually not putting up, very many runs. I think they did have 8 runs here in the last series. But other than that, they're only been salvaging about 1 run, per game there for a little bit of a stretch. So for me, I kind of like the Rangers in this one, the underdog here. The Rangers are better here at Coors Field. Actually, they're winners of the last 7 of 10. And also, I like the Rangers, relievers, even though I don't really like the Rangers relievers, but I like the Rangers relievers better than the Rockies relievers here so far. So yeah, I like the Rangers at plus 100 here in this one.
All right, Mindy here, going to take the Rangers here, plus 100 here against the Rockies. Of course, the Rockies have been pretty good here. A couple of things are going against here. Rockies have been good at home against losing teams. 42-21, win about 2 out of every 3 against bad teams. And here's the issue I've had with Dunning since he's entered in baseball. It's been his home road splits, and they have not been good on the road. Matter of fact, this year the team record behind Dunning 1-10 on the road this season.
Yes. So as I mentioned, we do have that in there. Him sitting at 0-12 in those road starts, right? But if you take a look at after he's come off of the IL, he is 2-0 in his last couple starts there. He's 2.86 ERA in those last 5 starts. And he's actually won, last 2 out of 3. So in that case, I'm kind of looking at a little bit of, he's a little bit hotter right now. Rockies aren't scoring a lot of runs. Rangers have been better at Coors Field. I kind of feel like I don't really have a, like, I like that I feel like I'm not overly invested here with the Rangers in this one, especially because I feel like the Rockies just haven't really been, putting up the runs as of late at home, even though they do score, 2 more runs better at home than away. But so, I mean, for me, there's a lot of different factors here in this one that I think for the money here, I'm going to go with the Rangers. Pulling this one out.
Yeah, Marquez not having a good year at all. That's the key here with the Rockies there. If you're on the Rockies, you're going to sweat Marquez, who's not been himself, in the ERA over 5. And, he's been a great pitcher with this Rockies team, but this year it's been really bad for him. The walks are up a little high. The home runs are high. And, of course, the Rockies bullpen not particularly good. So there's a lot of sweat there on either side, I think. But Mindy's here on the Rangers, plus 100 against the Rockies. And this one will have a start time here up 8:40 Eastern time. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at TonySpace.com. We're seeing the top of the leaderboard right now. The past 7 days been on fire in baseball. 780 units of profit, all documents. So if you'll go over to TonySpace.com, go down to the pick history, you can see all the plays Mindy's released. They're all graded immediately, by the way. When these games go final, they're split second. They're graded on our site. So, Mindy, what do you have going on over the site? We still have 15 games here from Major League Baseball here, as this is just game 1 between the Cardinals and Cubs going on right now. WNBA playoffs as well. What's happening over at TonySpace.com?
So I thought I got in, good yesterday with the Mets on the money line at minus 150, and then gave out my free pick. I was pretty confident at this one, before it got up to the minus 175, and of course, a couple bad innings there by Scherzer. Kind of some weird plays there too, right? Little bloop single over the third baseman. Just kind of crazy stuff that occurred sometimes. But yeah, I've been feeling pretty good about my plays as of late. I have a pretty big card here today, so I actually put up a first 5 inning 3-pack, and then I also did a 6-pack of my what I consider to be more of my best plays. If you're looking at the money line, if you're not looking for those quick victories, you can take a look at those there too. As Tony mentioned, I do have a best bet out there for Major League Baseball. Also, I'm pretty conservative with my picks in WNBA. So if I make a play, I'm really liking this one tonight. I put that one as my $15 guaranteed pick, so you can take a look at that one there too. Should be a good game there, so I'm pretty excited for tonight's card. I have quite a few plays. You can take a look at getting a 3-pack, 7-pack, or you can look at something a little bit longer since we're getting into this fun football season. And of course, we've talked about a little bit about the multi-capper, where you can get basically buy one capper, get the next capper half off. So you could take a look at a Mindy Ramon package, a Mindy Tony package, a Tony and Ramon package. And the thing is, we put out quite a few picks. I mean, so if you take a look at that, by the end of the day, you're only paying, $2 to $5 per pick if you get in there on something a little bit longer term, instead of paying these, $15, $20 per day. I mean, either way you look at it, you're getting a good deal because of our picks. I mean, so I would feel still confident with getting, just a single day pass with like a $20 just to, just to try us out. But yeah, I think you can get a good feel from, how we talk about our picks here on the Daily Show. And if you take a look at, say, like Tony had talked about, if you take a look at the returns page where it shows everything documented, as soon as those games go final, they're out there. And you can see how we handicap, and you can take a look at that too, and find yourself a capper that fits into your, betting strategy. So I'm pretty appreciative to Tony and this website and giving us the platform to put these picks out for you every day.
All right, guys, we're here with Mindy Hahn over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see the numbers have been impressive. 780 units of profit last 7 days, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. Mindy has plays up there, a 6-pack right now from Major League Baseball. Also, if you're looking for first 5 innings, we do document first 5 innings. We can offer a lot of volume here in Major League Baseball because we can document, grade, and first 5 innings. So there's no manual entry from us from the back end. It's all auto-graded as we pay a service for that. We have a Tuesday first 5 inning 3-pack here from Mindy, so you can get on board with that as well. Forwardly priced just $25. Also, best bets on the board for Mindy from WNBA playoff. We do have a WNBA playoff tonight. as well as a Super Tuesday MLB guaranteed best bet on the board as well. So 2 best bets up there tonight from Mindy. If you prefer the long-term passes, that's a pretty good value. Here we are here on a Tuesday. That 7-day pass is a pretty good value there. You get all of Mindy's, we say all sports passes, all sports. So all the picks from Mindy here for 7 days. All her Major League Baseball, all her WNBA, because we have WNBA playoffs here this week. We also have college football starting here in week 0 for Saturday. There's those actions, and we talked about preseason football. If she's in action in preseason football, remember we don't have all 15 games on a Thursday this year. They've kind of separated the games here in the final week. So you got games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If she's in action in preseason football, that would also be part. Of course, the last week is always a tricky week. It's a lot of cappers kind of past this one, but we'll see if there's a playable action. They'll be up there on the board. So again, that 7-day All Sports Pass, a great way to try out Mindy here for 7 days, and then of course you can upgrade as we get into a full week of college football the following week. With that 7-day pass, you can get on board with Mindy right now. And by the way, we can take 20% off that 7-day All Sports Pass right now when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up there with that 7-day All Sports Pass. Of course, you can use that pass on any of the promotions up there. You can get a Mindy 1-year pass, a 30-day pass. The 2-for-1 cap promotion is not included because we take 50% off the second capper. So you just on individual picks here from Mindy's packages, you can take 20% off right now on any of those promos, premium picks she has up there. If you want to bundle all her best bets together, you want to bundle all her best bets and then her 3 packs up there, 6 packs. Use as much as you like, that 20% off. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link in the description, the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. All right, Mindy, it's always great having you show. Keep up that great work, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
Yeah, will do. And you can also check me out on my Twitter page at Tony's Picks Mindy, where I also have 2 plays today, so you can go check those out on Twitter there as well.
Very good. Check her out. Tony's Picks Mindy up on Twitter. All right, Mindy, have a great evening. We'll talk again with you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
You got it. Mindy Hahn here on Game Day Picks. Guys, with you, Game Day Picks Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications. We want you guys live with us so you can bet in these great numbers here from our great handicappers here on our Game Day Pick Show from Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's continue on here with the show. It is now time to welcome in Ramon Scott. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's been doing great work up there. The top unit producer for 2022 over at Tony'sPicks.com, all documented over at the site. Let's bring in Ramon right now. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, just watching baseball, soccer, and tennis. This soccer, there's a lot of action going on today. I don't have anything but some of the England club tournament going on. A lot of good action.
Yeah, lots of good action here. Of course, European football, we cover that. We document a lot of the leagues here over at Tony'sPicks.com, so you'll see the cappers in action. Of course, we got Paul with his European football, but a lot of the cappers as well. Follow the EPL and other the leagues there. Of course, Ramon here in the border city in San Diego looks at Liga MX and Mexican baseball, so some things up there that we document that other sites can't. I don't want to knock anybody, but I really think we have great programmers here on our site. So we'll get the show started here, or this segment started here with Ramon here. 9:40 Eastern Time, Padres here to host the Guardians here with San Diego -140, total sits of 8.
Right here in town, Tony. So you will have Araceli going for the Guards, and Clevenger, the former Cleveland pitcher, going for San Diego. He did face Cleveland earlier this season. A little bit rough, 4 2/3 innings with 3 earned runs, but probably a little bit motivated all to face his team again. Savale has been very, very good of late, Tony. Just a 2 ERA in his last 4 starts. The last 3 have all gone under, and in that 2.00 ERA, about a 1.11 FIP, so even better than that. His road ERA is a mess, Tony, at 7.26, but again, a FIP of just about 4. So in the climate of San Diego, I expect Savale to be pretty good here. Cleveland's gone over in just 3 of their last 14 games, and I think Savale will have the advantage here over the new Padre acquisitions, Soto, Drury, and Bell, who doesn't have any decent success against him. Really, only guys faced him a little bit. Also, he is striking out. Savale, interestingly, strikes out 28% of left-handed batters, Tony. So a little bit of reverse splits, if you will, with his K's, and Cleveland's backing it up with a really impressive bullpen right now of 1.98 ERA in the last 3 games for Clevenger. Tony, definitely hot and cold, up and down, say what you will, but he does have a 2.96 ERA in his home starts and a 3.63 ERA overall. The Padres are 10-4 in his 14 starts, and the Padres have gone under in 7 of their last 9 games, and they are 26-34 to the under at home this season. They're hitting just .218 against right-handers, and coming off that series against Washington where they produced just 8 runs in 4 games. Despite Hader's woes in the bullpen for the Padres, he's moved out of the closer role. The Padres are closer by committee. Still, the Padres a 2.15 ERA over those last 10 games. Now, Clevenger will have to be careful here with Ramirez and the former Padre Naylor, but these two teams in their last 10 games each have combined to go 6-14 to the under. You see where I'm always going with this one, Tony, and I'm going to go under the 8, and I just got one league-wide number for you, a little bit talked about, but maybe not widespread yet, but get a load of this one, Tony. Put this one, you can only use this one probably today. Look, there were 38 runs scored last night, Tony, in the 9 ball games that were played for an average of 4.22 runs. That's the lowest amount of runs scored in one night for at least 9 Major League games since September 26th of 1917, when there were 3.78 runs scored. So we're going Mugga, make unders great again, under the 8 in Guardians Padres tonight.
All right, we're all looking here. Guardians, Padres go under the 8. Hard to argue that. You hit all the key points here with the Padres bullpen doing great. And, of course, Padres cold hitting, only generating 8 runs against the Nationals. And, of course, the Nationals, one of the worst bullpens on the road this season. They weren't able to average just 2 runs per game in that series. Here comes the Guardians, again with really good bullpen work over the past 10 games, just an ERA under 2 right now. And the Guardians have had success in their road interleague games this season, so you know they've been able to keep it close and stay competitive in these games, and that's what you're looking for, is a competitive game.
Yeah, and again, I talk about the Hader situation with the Padres. I mean, they weren't afraid to make a move quickly there, if you will. I mean, he's only thrown a handful of innings and already not impressive enough, so they just want to keep that stability here. They've got a bullpen that, San Diego, one thing they do usually have is a decent bullpen, and really over the last 2 seasons, those numbers have gone up. But now I think with the staff, I continue to preach it, even though I know there's been some talk about not liking this coaching staff, but Niebla certainly is one of the most respected guys out there, the Padres pitching coach, and the Padres do need, to have this bullpen ready. They're in the climate to do it. This is what's made this team what it is when they've had successful seasons, is always having a decent bullpen, and that bullpen has been sliding over the last 2 years. But I think with Niebla now, you see what they're doing right now at the key time of the season. When the pressure's on and a lot of things are going haywire for the Padres, there is some stability there in that bullpen. And, man, we got 2 teams really with 2 ERAs going, and decent pitchers in Savali and Clevenger. I know those numbers are wild for Savali. I mentioned his Brody ERA out of control, 7.26, but I think he passes the eye test for just about everybody out there. And going up against the lineup of the Padres, just not producing a lot of runs right now. A lot of individual hitting is what's going on, with their offense. So a lot of picket fence going in that one, and that's what we might see here tonight. Some ones mixed in there with zeros. Is going to be a binary result here in the aligned score, Tony.
All right, Ramon here on the Guardians Padres, under total of 8. This one to have a start time here of 9:40 Eastern time. Ramon, let's take a look over at TonySpace.com, where you use the top unit produced for 2022. Look at these numbers: 2,186 units of profit for 2022. All documented over at TonySpace.com. You can visit Ramon's handicapper page, go down to pick history. All the plays are there. They're graded immediately. We pay a lot of money for this service here, for the lines, for the grading, for the scoring. So get on board here with Ramon Scott right now. We do have still 15 games on the board for Major League Baseball. They're in game 1 of a doubleheader between the Cardinals and Cubs right now. Also, WNBA action. Of course, Ramon with some of the peripheral sports. You got tennis. We got soccer up there. What do you have going on over at TonySpicks.com?
Well, we're in Major League Baseball tonight. Of course, right now you got a 3-pack up there for $30. Tony doing pretty well right now in Major League Baseball, as well as one of the top producers on the site. Trying to chase you down, certainly, but really proud of you as well for keeping up that number, putting a lot of pressure on. Let's keep it going. Let's keep that number going into football season. So people got to pay attention a little bit on Saturday and Sunday to the major league races here as we get down to business. But also, Tony, also tonight, the WNBA playoffs, elimination game, Mindy mentioned it, Chicago and the Liberty. You got a premium play for you right now in the WNBA tonight. You've seen the video preview of the game on YouTube. I previewed the game between the Sky and the Liberty. The winner of this game wins the series, and Liberty are a 7-point underdog at home against the Sky. Interesting format with WNBA with the higher seeded team getting their 2 home games in, but then they got to go play on the road in their 3rd game if they lose one of those 2 games in the first round only. We'll move to 3 of 5 after that, but an interesting format, especially for the 2nd seeded team in the entire tournament, with their both teams back to the wall, but Chicago the favorite there tonight, Tony. So that's all right now. Probably get another Major League Baseball pass up. We do have plays up currently for college football this season if you want to get my college football pass. Also, we got preseason football we'll have this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You mentioned how they're breaking up the games, 2 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, more than that on Saturday. I think it was 7 or 8, and a couple more on Sunday this weekend. And, of course, that college football card, everybody's pretty fired up about it, and I'll be in action there as well, Tony. So looking forward to a big week with you, keeping this number going. My winning streak's over, sir. Apologize for that. I've only won 16 out of my last 18 premium pick selections right here on Tony's Picks.
That's right, guys. Got with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see numbers 2,186 units of profit for 2022, all documented over at the site. You can verify those numbers. Go to Pick History. Of course, Ramon on action tonight has an MLB 3-pack up there right now on the board for a Wednesday night. You can get on board, of course, with Ramon with his WNBA Tuesday Eliminator game. That is a best bet as well, so you can find that there. Of course, long-term pass is still on the board here for Ramon, from the NFL season pass to his college football season pass, and of course, 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. As a matter of fact, that 7-day pass is pretty good value right now. Get the weekly all sports pass from Ramon. He'll pick up all his Major League Baseball for 7 days, also his WNBA playoffs, NFL preseason, college football week 0. We got games on Saturday. Of course, in the peripheral sports, you'll see a lot of tennis actions early in the AM from Ramon. If he's in action in European football or North American or South American, that'll also be part of it. We say all sports, we mean all sports. And Ramon keeps track of a lot of sports out there. So a good time to get on board with that 7-day all sports pass. And we'll save you some money here when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the all cappers tab and getting signed up. Of course, this promo code will be used on any of the passes up there. If you want to get a 1-year all sports pass from Ramon, all his sports all year long here, including postseason, you can do that and save a lot of money. As a matter of fact, we'll do the math on this. That's $260 off. We use that promo code TonyT, so it's about $3 a day when you do the math here on that 1-year all sports pass. By all means, use that promo code there. That's where your big bang for the buck is when you use the promo code on these long-term passes. Or if you just like to buy the plays individually, you can do that. You can use it more than once. If you want to get the 3 packs up there from baseball, you want to get the WNBA Eliminator or the guaranteed plays, you can use it as well. But the long-term pass is definitely your best bang for your buck. Again, access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description, then the all cappers tab, and get signed up. All right, Ramon, we also have a Twitter account set for you.
That's right. We got one play tonight, Tony. It's in WTA action from Cleveland tonight. Log on to Twitter at Tony's Picks Ramon and get that free play tonight in WTA action in Cleveland. It's a closely rated match, nearly a pick'em. So get involved with that one. That's a coin flip match, and I got the winner for you right now on Twitter at Tony's Picks Ramon.
All right, Tony's Pick Ramon. Get signed up over there and more picks from Ramon. All right, Ramon, keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Appreciate you, sir.
You got it. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Guys, with you here, Game Day Picks, Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll get the thumbnail up there so you can take it out. Game Day Picks, live daily cappers with us, giving out live free picks for today's action. Of course, we'd like you guys to like, subscribe, and set those notifications. We want you guys live with us so you can bet in the best numbers here from our cappers here on our show here. And as well, you'll find them over at tonyspicks.com. So be sure to like and subscribe. We always appreciate that. And we also have my time for my picks. So let me go ahead and get my card, as I was hitting a button that wasn't responding for some reason. But we'll see what's going on there. I wanted to show the YouTube comment. Maybe it's on another one here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. YouTuber, are you here? Guess not. I guess we didn't get our YouTuber up there. All right, let's continue on here with the show. And it's now time for my game. So let me bring in my game card for you right now, as we'll get the games here. Let's see where we go here. Here we go. We're going to be looking at this Pirates and Braves game. The Braves are minus 260 in this one. The total sits at 8. We'll be looking here at the total in this. We're going to be going under 8 here with Pittsburgh and the Atlanta Braves. Just want to make sure I verify for you our starting pitchers in this game, because we did expect Fried here to go against Brubaker, and I don't anticipate there was a change, but you just never know, so better hit the refresh button and see if we're not surprised. We can confirm Fried in there, and it looks like Brubaker is still penciled in here as the starter, but we do have a confirmation now. It'll be Brubaker and Fried, so those starters are confirmed now. Of course, Fried has been outstanding, right? 23 starts, ERA of 2.60. That whip is just 1.05. Great control. A ground ball pitcher at 51%, limits the home runs. J.T. Brubaker, he's a pitcher that has shown improvement here for the Pirates. Someone who has tough luck on the road, by the way, getting the team wins, but he's done a good job of keeping an ERA of just around the 4-ish range. Strikeout market 23%, does get 44%, does limit the home runs. As we know, the Pirates, just a poor hitting team, 29th in hitting, 28th in scoring. One thing to note here, Brubaker has allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in 8 of his past 10 starts. And of course, the Atlanta bullpen here has been outstanding over their past 10 games with an ERA of 2.11. We'll come in here with the Braves and Pirates to go under total of 8 runs. Hey guys, check out Tony'sPicks.com right now. I have 4 premium picks up there on the board for you. I have a 3-pack right now for Major League Baseball. Also, my best bet premium pick is $15. So that's my promotional play right now for you guys, is $15 on premium best bet to introduce you to the service, so get on board with that. Now, if you prefer the long-term pass, instead of buying these plays individually, you get my long-term pass, 30-day all sports pass. You get all my premium plays for 30 days, include my baseball, if I'm in action in preseason football, college football for the weekend. Of course, that under that 30-day pass will get you for the first 2 weeks here of the NFL, as well as 3 weeks of college football. So a lot of action here, actually 4 weeks of college football when you get that 1-month all sports pass right now over on the site. You can access my page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. We can save you 20% off right now when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Of course, access my page in the link and get signed up to one of the long-term passes. All right, let's continue on here with our Game Day Pick Show. And I guess I was looking for that YouTuber. Couldn't get him up there on the screen for some reason, but I got to take a look here at this. But we'll figure that out. Let me see if he's still on here. We got a single YouTube comment today on the board. Maybe I needed to do something. Maybe that was a key. I think I forgot to push him. That's what I forgot to do. Here we go. Here we go. I think I corrected that issue. There's a YouTuber. Chad says, hit the like button. Your man, Young Chard, says that. Okay, so thank you, Young Chard. Appreciate your contributions here on our chat room. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the recap from today's show. We had Mindy on the show. She liked the Rangers here, plus 100 against the Rockies. Ramon was on the Guardians, Padres under 8. Yours truly, Braves and Pirates under total of 8 runs. All right, that'll do it for this edition here of Game Day Picks, guys. Tune in again tomorrow live here at 3 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. Bring in our cappers here from Tony'sPicks.com. They'll give it live free picks for today's action. Like, subscribe, and set notifications. Be live with us. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring in our crew here for tonight's show. I'm going to wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a good winning night and afternoon. We'll talk with you guys again tomorrow.